Welcome to episode of Cabin Fever of Faith. Yeah, I'm here with my good friend Lon Anderson. And Lon is the husband of Paula Mugley, who's a member of my parish and member of the Catholic Church. And Lonnie, you're Lutheran, right?
I am, yeah.
All
Belong
right.
to Bethlehem Lutheran.
There you go. We won't hold that against him at all, but no, Lonnie and Paul have been really good. I don't know if you go to your church too, but
Yeah,
Paul and you are always at our faith community too. So that's
we
really
worship
great.
together.
Yeah, that's great. So we're out here, doing some cross-country skiing, and again, enjoying this beautiful weather. It's about 16 degrees, so hopefully the camera won't freeze when we're done. But yeah, Lonnie, what do you like about cross-country skiing? I know this is one of your pastimes.
Yeah, well, I get out in nature, and I like the solitude of the winter and the cold weather, and I just like to exercise.
Good for you.
And
Good for you.
just releases some stress and gets my mind ready for the next chapter.
All right, yeah, for the challenges of the day. You know, one thing I admire about Lon and Paul, they have just a wonderful relationship. They've been married for how many years now?
22.
22 years. And anyway, tell us a little bit about your relationship in just a few short words.
Well, we talked about it today, that it was divine intervention, and it really had to be because we were married later in life. I was 49 years old, and talk about a change. Huh?
Yeah.
And
And Paula was how old?
Paula was in her early 40s.
Early 40s.
Yeah.
There you go.
So in our first marriages, and so we have, we started, and it's grown, and it's, basically like Father LeRoy said, we do things together and we do things individual. Paula likes to sing in the choir. She likes to cook. She likes to garden. I like to fish, and I like to fish, and I like to fish.
And ski.
And ski, yeah.
Yep.
So and we like to go to sporting events together, and high school and college. So
Great. You know, yeah, I mean, and you have this wonderful relationship where you met later in life. And, you know, the neat thing about, I think, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but both of you are at a state of your life, you're perfectly happy being single the rest of your life. And yet God intervened and brought you two together. And now you're perfectly happy being married.
yeah, and I would never have thought that the journey would be like that. But we had two perfectly independent patio homes or townhouses, and we were happy. She just ended up to be my neighbor. That's why.
Well, the wonderful thing, I think, you know, for couples, in order to be married, you need to be comfortable in your own skin and comfortable to be single before you can share your life with someone else. And I think you and Paul are beautiful examples of that. Perfectly comfortable, on your own, but together you enrich each other's life. And as you said, you both have pastimes, and that you do independently, and you do a lot of things together. You do some traveling and everything too. So it's wonderful.
Yeah, and we have our own little jobs when we travel, so we're independent that way. She's a navigator, and she looks up and kind of schedules stuff, and I'm the driver, and but
Good partnership.
It's a good partnership. Yeah.
You know, I always, when as we grow and mature, we move from being a child, a time of dependence, to maybe a teenager in our 20s, a time of independence. And as we mature, if we're maturing correctly, we learn what it means to be interdependent. And I think your relationship is like that. You've got time alone, but time together, and you balance that off well. You know, the worst thing you can do when you get married or are thinking about marriage for you engaged couples is like being two woodticks, right? Wanting to attach yourself to each other and kind of suck the life out of you. You got to give that relationship room to grow too, and together as well. And I think you do that very well. So anyway, any other closing comments before the camera freezes?
No, I just always have enjoyed, going to St. Paul's Church, and I support Paula, and I grow in my faith when I go there, and when she comes to Bethlehem, she supports me and grows in her faith too. So
You help you.
we help each other out.
Yep, you accentuate the positive on both sides.
That's right.
All right. Yeah, we're on the ski trail. If you can see it, we got our skis here just to prove that we're actually doing this. We've got the trail up here, and this is where we came from, just down this way. And yeah, it's a beautiful day, and
Perfect. No wind.
yeah, and Lon's he's a man of my own heart. Likes to fish, likes to ski, likes to be outdoors.
Yeah.
So that's great as well. So I don't know if I should call this episode of Cabin Fever of the Faith from dependence to independence to interdependence, or the other one would be the short form would be don't be a woodtick in your relationships, right?
That's
Yeah.
perfectly true.
Yeah, give each other some room and space, but also enjoy the times together and really, yeah, and flourish. So,
Yeah.
all right. God bless. Until we meet again, take care and let's keep skiing. Bye.